might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt. These are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Zach LaVine is out there with Paul, and it's Johnson in at the center position. Wiseman and a lot of...
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line,
are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Berry, what made them special?
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I mean, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but to me, it's what Steve created there stylistically. The fact that they played with so much freedom and so much enjoyment. You don't see that all that often. So the Warriors reaching the crown with that kind of consistency and character, that's what made it special.
Paul passes to LaVine, and then Johnson with the jam.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, LaVine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Now here's Curry. 33 points last game. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Launches a three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the two-game season series from last year.
And this one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Curry looking it over. Another miss by Curry. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against Los Angeles. Williams finds Johnson. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Paul against Curry. The pass to Poole. Dishes it to Wiggins. Green with a screen for Wiggins. Offensive struggles continue, missing again for Chicago. They've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Wasted no time on that one.
three-pointer.
Johnson's got 11 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. They need a bucket in a big way here.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Green with a screen on Paul. Curry dishes to Green. And it's Wiseman in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
DeRozan, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Can they get it? Curry can't get it to go.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
LaVine, good.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now here's Wiggins, who provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. No good that time. LaVine kicks to Paul. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the basket by Johnson.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 18. Timeout called the Warriors.
Return of the big man. A more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Chicago on defense. Here's Wiseman. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Chicago. They've got a 22-run going. What a pace. Johnson, a wide open look. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Wiseman sets a screen for Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Good work there as it goes.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Chris Paul. Pass to Wiggins. 5 to shoot. Shoots over to Rosen. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis. Paul finds Johnson. Over Wiseman. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Wiggins with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Outside Curry. Johnson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
It remains Golden State basketball.
Here's Curry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot clock at 2. And the 3-ball is good.
Well, if you play that far off of Steph Curry, that pull-up game starts to become a weapon.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here's Wiseman. Pass to Poole. Outside Curry. Wiseman sets a screen for Curry. And taken away by Paul. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. And oh boy, a lot of contact there.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Zach Levine. At the line for 2.
Pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And a good free throw. Shooter who's really increased his volume over the years. Levine with a lot of ways to beat you.
Pass to Wiseman. Back to Curry. Williams against Green. To the paint, here's Curry. Johnson with the block.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Now here's Wiggins. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 6 on the shot clock, and Zach LaVine gets the whistle there.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution
Come in for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Stephen Curry. And a change for the Bulls. Drummond's checked in. Wiseman kicks to Green. Poole against Paul. Here's Poole. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Down low, 4 on the shot clock. Johnson with the block. Over in the corner, Paul. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So
first personal foul. Shooting for Chicago, Chris Paul. At the line for 1.
Decide to hang him up. I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Looney's checked in for Golden State. Moody comes in for Draymond Green.
Not much more you can say about CP3. Name a better floor leader. There's not one.
Ball against Poole. Thompson outside. To the inside. There's Looney, and 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Warriors.
Back, that's a nice play.
And the Bulls making a change here. Neto's checked in. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Now, here's Poole. We saw him with 39 points last game out. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. To the middle. Stevenson passes to Diallo. Johnson for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And here is Poole. The pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Inside, here's Stevenson. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Poole. It's Drummond with the rebound. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Diallo kicks to Neto. Little turnaround, and it's Chicago scoring again.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Poole with it. Pass to Thompson. Fires from the wing. Chicago grabs the miss. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Grizzlies. Yep, it counts. 31 points for Johnson.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's Poole for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Poole's got his second basket of the night.
And Poole able to just slip right into his shot.
Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Drummond. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now, here's Poole. 5 points in the game. Here's Looney. And no good that time. Good D by Drummond. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Here's Poole after the made shot from Johnson. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Looney. Shot clock at 5. Kuminga. Oh, good on the triple. Now Diallo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Johnson gets the bucket.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points. At a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
The three from Poole. That shot misses. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided one.
Your Warriors, 14. The Bulls, 55. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Guard pair on the floor. It's Curry and Thompson. Jonathan Kuminga out there with James Wiseman, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Now here's Curry. Wiseman sets a screen for Curry. Wiseman the pass to Kuminga. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. DeRozan with a screen for Johnson. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
And that's what the coaches right now want from Wiseman. Just effort points, get in there, stay active.
Paul dishes to Johnson. Williams passes to Johnson. Back to Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Williams. Johnson's got 39.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Passes to Wiggins. Feeds it to Wiseman. Wiggins passes to Wiseman. Chicago grabs the miss.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Drops in the tray.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
The Warriors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kuminga sends a screen for Wiggins. And the foul on Patrick Williams.
Patrick Williams.
That is his
first personal foul. First team foul. Coming out of the floor for your Warriors, Draymond Green.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Wiseman sets a screen for Green. Johnson with the block. On the wing, Levine, guarded by Kerr. DeRozan with a screen for Johnson. To the paint, leaps for it. It's stolen by Wiseman. Outside Curry. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Down low, they kick it out to Green. 4 on the clock, and the foul on Patrick Williams. That'll be his
second personal foul.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Up top, Curry, defended by Paul. Curry dishes to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And he could not get that one to go.
Andrew Wiggins. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Chris Paul. 2 shots.
His teammates said he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there are some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism, the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Johnson right side. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. The shot by Thompson, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Pick by Williams. Johnson, the pass to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. And the Warriors miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Johnson, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Green with the ball. Williams picks him up. It's Curry outside, and the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The big dog in the last matchup against the Lakers was driven. He scored an amazing number of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Good on the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You want to respond in kind, but that last game was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. You ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
Now Green following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, just tireless from Draymond that time. He values each possession and creates a second opportunity that time.
Paul passes to Johnson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Johnson's got 56 points in the game. The Warriors shooting only 21% from the field so far. There's the pass to Curry. Back to Thompson. To the middle. Looking for Wiseman. He gets it there. Paul looking around. Over Thompson. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. And that's 12 points for Chris Paul.
And Chris Paul so comfortable operating in the mid-range.
Pass to Wiseman. Wiggins against DeRozan. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls ball.
Substitution on the board.
For Wiseman. Moody comes in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Curry. Then for the Bulls, Andre Drummond's checked in for Patrick Williams. Diallo comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Zach LaVine.
You leave it to CP3, statistically one of the top 10 assist men, not just in the league now, in the history of the game.
Paul against Poole. Pass to Looney. The kick out to Poole. Clock at 4. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's Poole's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Nunn passes to Johnson. And got it! Another basket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Golden State's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Poole the pass to Thompson. To the inside. Near the three-point line, it's Poole. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
No one covering. 64 points for Johnson.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Poole. 5 points in the game. Thompson right side. The kick out to Poole. Again, the miss by Poole.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Poole.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Diallo. Thompson in the posts. Diallo's there. And Thompson kicks to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Smarts there shown by Draymond Green. He realized it was his turn to fire one up. Cashes in.
Johnson, the pass to Diallo. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Passes it to Thompson. That 3 off the mark. Here's Chicago. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away. And so it's the Chicago Bulls enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Chicago Bulls.
This offense has been off the charts good. I mean, we're seeing player movement, ball movement, guys are getting in the right spots and spacing on the floor.
Just an incredible first half display. All right, now I think we should check out the Rookie of the Year race.
We know how hard it could be for rookies, but so far this group has done an awesome job for adjusting to the speed of the game.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Johnson is out there with Williams, and it's Paul in at the point guard. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Chicago. We saw Andrew Wiggins take a big step forward when he went to Golden State in 2020.
A lot of people think that's a subtle change, but I actually think it's a lot bigger. When you get a player of Andrew Wiggins' caliber who is born to score, and you adjust some of the shot selection and how offensively he's staying engaged, that's a big difference both physically and mentally. It's been a big uptick for him along with his defensive presence. Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Now here's Curry. The pass to Poole. They kick it out to Green. And yes, it's good. Green's got 9 points.
Draymond did a good job of getting some space there and rooting himself to collect.
Williams a screen. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. From deep three-point range, the kick out to Poole. Hits it from three-point range. Poole's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Here's Levine.
Too much at that.
Johnson.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Curry finds Wiggins. The 3. No good that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
And the latest now from our sideline. Reporter David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers, indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Here's Johnson after James Wiseman's bucket. DeRozan, it's Chicago with another bucket.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6. He feeds it to Wiseman. That one doesn't drop. The Bulls have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Johnson for 3. And another one falls. Amazing. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Pass to Poole. Outside, Green. They set the pick. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Johnson. DeRozan's got 14 points for the game.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
All those things that Steph does before the game, and you think there's no way he's pulling those off in the game. Guess what? He's pulling them off in the game.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
The Warriors have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. It's Curry outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Johnson's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Paul. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A super touch on the floater there from Chris Paul, fooling the defense completely and then getting off the difficult shot.
Here's Wiseman. Tries it again. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
To the paint, here's Johnson, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Curry fires from way outside. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Chicago. They're on an 18-7 run. And the Bulls, another 3.
Yeah, there's a dependability when Chris Paul needs to get the scoring going. He's still capable of doing that.
It's Curry with the drive. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And good. There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Wiseman sets a screen for Curry. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. The shot that time not on target.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Curry.
Wiggins passes to Curry. Back to Wiggins. Wiseman sets a screen for Wiggins. Wiseman finds Wiggins, and the wide open shot from Green. Another shot. Shooting.
Chicago foul. Johnson. Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court. At the line, foul.
Move the three-point line further out at some point.
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. Jordan Poole is out there with Wiggins, and it's Kuminga in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Poole. And
Chicago foul. First personal foul. Team score. At the line.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And there's the feed to Wiggins. Over Stevenson, and it's Wiggins missing.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Warriors have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Pass to Wiseman. Johnson with the block. Terry kicks to Johnson. Over Vincent. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Nobody near Stevenson. Another 3 for Chicago.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Vincent. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
He got it again. Sensational.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. From 12 feet out. Tries again. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Down low. Here's Johnson. And another one falls.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Wiggins outside. Passes it to Poole. From past the arc. Here's Wiseman. The rebound by Johnson. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Jones finds Johnson. And yet another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Inside. Here's Wiseman. Up and in on the layup. Wiseman's got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And there's the pass to Vincent. Changes up. And the layup is good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Wiseman the pass to Vincent. Baldwin looking for the opening. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Stevenson against Wiggins. Great D that time from Johnson.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Count that bucket. Stevenson's got 5 points now this quarter.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Poole.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Raul Neto's checked in for the Bulls.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Johnson with a screen on Curry. Neto, the pass to Jones. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. To the middle. And foul on the shot.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
Balls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. There's the screen. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Johnson.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
And it's Johnson with the jam.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct
take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
To the inside. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist by Curry.
The defense has all eyes on Stephen, and he exploits that with a dish.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Pass to Moody, to the paint. Here's Looney, shoots over Johnson.
Third personal foul. Team is in with penalty. At the line for the Warriors.
In this league, there are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
Johnson outside. The fader. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.
We wish you a safe trip home, and we'll see you next time.